here with Chase Pelletier, and Chase, first time at the Honda Indy, in your hometown. How do you feel?
I was super excited. It's been an event that I've looked forward to my whole life, and really admired the the talent that it takes to overcome the circuit. So just happy to be here, and just excited to get back on track.
Go back to your childhood. When did you get the bug for car racing, and how did that all start?
That kind of came from my dad. The whole racing and addiction to speed. He's always loved car racing and always wanted to have the opportunity to drive. So he gave me the opportunity to start racing in karts at a young age when I turned 11. And just last year, I moved into car racing for the first time, and it's my second year, having a really good year so far.
Tell me a little bit about your race day prep, and then how diabetes plays into that.
Well, really, race day and diabetes starts a couple days before the event even happens. I make sure that I have really good blood sugars leading up to the event, and just making sure, as any athlete would, to eat properly and hydrate a lot before an event. Just recently, actually, I went on to the Dexcom G4 CGM unit, and it's made life at the track so much more easier. Before I was testing upwards of 20 times throughout the day, and now it's just giving me a little bit less less finger pokes throughout the day, and more peace of mind, because even the data is a little bit better because I could see trends. And so I have it actually mounted right on my steering wheel, so all the way to the track, and while I'm actually on the track, I could see my live blood sugars with just the push of a button. Not only are my blood sugars at a good range, but that they're staying there so that I'm not fluctuating a lot, because that's what could really tire you out over the course of a long day that we have here at the Toronto Indy.
His diabetes and his racing basically came together. It was within only a couple months where he was diagnosed when he was into competitive karting. So the two of them really worked hand in hand, and he began to understand very early on that if he was going to be competitive and really strong on the racetrack, he needed to take care of his diabetes management. So it's been a really positive relationship where one supports the other. He's been really good at his diabetes management, and part of the inspiration has been the fact that he wants to be really successful on the track and with everything else he does.
Well, I know I saw you a couple summers ago in kart racing, and was pretty nervous watching you out there on the track. So how about your family and friends when you're out there racing? How do they do? Do they get nervous?
It's a real mix. My dad is on the fence, or sometimes even on the radio, saying go faster and overtake the guys and everything like that. And my mom, on the other hand, she's super nervous, and my sister's somewhere in the middle of that. So she's my sister's really good at enjoying all the excitement of racing, but she also worries as well. So
there's always those moments where you're concerned and you're going to have a little bit of worry, but frankly, Chase has been we've been racing for 8 years, 6 of them in karting at a national level, and now he's been 2 years in the open wheel car. I've got an awful lot of confidence in the decision making he makes on track and whatnot. It's one of those things where you have some worries, but he does an amazing job of taking care of making the right decisions and bringing it home safe.
Diabetes is such a challenging thing to live with. However, it is something that is manageable, and with the right attitudes, good support behind you. I have a great support network with my family, friends, and all the guys on the team are all super supportive as far as my diabetes management, and just the determination to show diabetes that it can't stop you and hold you back. And we have so many great examples of that people living with diabetes and still accomplishing some pretty great things.
Big thank you goes out to Chase Pelletier and his dad Dave for allowing us access behind the scenes to see what it's like at a big racing event. the end of season 2. I can't believe it's the end of season 2. And a huge thank you to Hank, the man behind the camera that puts up with me all season long. And I really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much, Hank. And to all the guests we've had on this season, thank you very much. SugarFreeShawn.com, you can find all the episodes, and on our Facebook page on the Diabetes Champions Network, which is listed right below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again shortly.